Hey, good afternoon traders and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at Rivian Automotive, ticker symbol is RIVN, and I want to show you some interesting things I'm seeing on the charts. So let's start out in this zoomed out time frame, and you can see back to its IPO back in 2022, it had started out really high, and then it just came down, created this bear flag, right? This big downturn, impulsive move down. But then what it created is it started creating a series of descending wedges. And what do I mean by that? Well, here, clear as day, we have our support down at the very bottom, right? That one we're gonna leave on there. Now, the next one we're gonna look at is you're gonna look at this and using this pivot top high, connecting it through this first one. You can see touches the second one. We had our overthrow, came back in, and then we broke out. Now look what it did here. I want to zoom in a little bit and show you this, guys. So the first one, it came out, broke out, and then back tested, which is fantastic. Retraced the scene of the crime, and then back tested again. You can see it rode this support. Then it started to make its move higher, came back down, made its move higher, came back down. But look at this. Watch. If we drag this trend line and we go to the next series of pivot tops, look what we see. We see that it broke out, came back, kind of back tested here, and made this kind of look. Additionally, if we drag it now over here, what you could see is we came in, let's put it there. We came using these pivot tops here, and using this one, you could see we broke out of this one and it came back and it back tested. So what we have is a series of breakouts and back tests. Also, what's interesting is we have this support line here, and you can see we're making a series of higher lows and arguably higher highs. We have this pivot, which is here, and then this high here. So we're making these higher lows on the bottom, and then these higher highs on price. So a couple interesting things just to note there. If you draw this and you could take that through there, we're looking at essentially we're in this triangle, right? And it's looking to break out, I think. That's actually what it appears to be. We get this nice buy volume, not a lot of sell volume, and we have earnings. So could that be the catalyst? We will find out, but this does look pretty good. I mean, you have these this consolidation. We had the breakout, wasn't ready, came back tested to see the crime, and here we are. Here we find ourselves yet in another breakout, because I'm going to show you now this. We draw using this pivot top down through these lows. What do we have here? We have another descending wedge. So you have this action, the breakout, didn't come back and back tested, but it's above some interesting things here. It's decisively above the 150-day, it's above the 9, and it's above the 20. And you had confirmation of that breakout with this particular candle here. Breakout and then confirmation right there. So some really interesting things are going on in the chart, and I like the setup going into earnings. You can see this increasing buy volume. Here we are about week and a half away. So let's see what it does here, but put this on your radar. And I think what we're going to form is some bullish consolidation, maybe trickle down, maybe retest this. But I love today's close. We had this nice hammer candle off the 920 and above the 150. So this looks good. Let's look at the RSI. Yeah, we have the RSI kind of curling over. So likely going to come back down, get to this 50, find support, build some consolidation. And there's a good chance this thing rips on earnings. So I like it. Put this on your watch list. I'll probably get into a nice little position on this. You know, like I said, I always enter positions at 0.5%, so a 0.5% of 8% of my total portfolio size. So that would be a good entry for me, at least. So always I share this for mainly educational purposes. No financial advice given. Just kind of to show you what I'm seeing in the charts, how I see the price action, and hopefully this helps direct and guide you into profit and some money with this trade. So again, appreciate you guys tuning in. always, all I ask is to hit that like button, show some support for the channel, and drop a comment below. What you like about the chart, or what you dislike about the chart, what you like about the analysis, so on and so forth. And let's continue to build this community and make a lot of money along the way. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.